So I am sitting here with Dr. Nicholas Rumpakis, also known as Coach Rumpakis of the St. George basketball team, and we are going to ask him a few questions today. First question is, Dr. Rumpakis, what do you believe was the key ingredient to your success at the Thanksgiving Day tournament?
The key ingredient for the Thanksgiving tournament was basically teamwork.
Dr. Rumpakis, what do you believe was the one thing that carried you through during the most difficult moments of the Thanksgiving Day tournament?
One word: patience. We didn't rush the ball. We worked it in for the right shot, and again, we took the right shot.
If you could do one thing different for the next Thanksgiving tournament or even this upcoming playoff season, what would that be?
It looks, from the tapes we've seen and from the teams that we've played, these teams are extremely talented. They're very competitive. So looking into the playoffs, what we have to do is work the ball into the lane, get the good percentage shots in the paint, and not take any unnecessary shots that are not going to return for us. Basically, we want to get that ball in the hoop as close as we can to that basket, and that's what's going to win the tournament for us.
Coach Rumpakis, was there anything either at practice or among the team or something that you saw that you thought could be a problem during the Thanksgiving tournament that you wanted to fix, hopefully before, or maybe even use it in the Thanksgiving tournament to adjust that and make our performance better?
That's a great question. The first two games we played in the season were without two of our what I call key players, Bobby Monasopoulos and Vio Gulionis. And having them come on to the team right before the Thanksgiving tournament was met with excitement and yet with some caution because I really didn't know how the whole team was going to adjust to their performance or their presence on the floor. But as I quickly found out in the first two games of our tournament, they gelled extremely well. They blended together, and the chemistry amongst them is awesome.
Coach Rumpakis, was there any close calls by the referees or any turning point in the game where you were a little concerned about how the officials of the game move the chemistry along? I do know that after in the semifinals against St. Demetrius Chicago, there was a close call on the game-winning shot and some discrepancy about when the buzzer went off versus when the shot clock had stopped and all of that. Were there any other close calls or even any comments on that that you would like to elaborate on?
That's a great question, Louis. Yeah. In fact, I didn't know if we were going to win this tournament or not. If you recall, if you look at the film, we were up by 1 point, going right into the final seconds of that game, and one of the ball players let a shot go after the clock, and buzzer went off. He let it go. I could see it right now, and the ref called both coaches out to the middle of the court, and he told me, he told the other coach too, he says, I've seen the results, the other ref's seen the results, we're going to have to give St. Demetrius the game on this one. And I told him, I really didn't know what was happening to me. I really just thought like a bunch of cold water was just going all over me on that call. I says, you got to be kidding me. I said, ref, I got this game on tape. He says, well, let's go back to the scorer's desk and let's see what he's got to say. Well, thank God the score was from St. Nectarios, and he did the right thing. He said no. He told the ref, no, that ball was gone after the buzzer went off, after the clock went off. He says, you're sure? He says, yeah, I'm sure. It went after. And I told the ref, we have a video to prove it too. And then he went just like this, and he gave it to St. George, and that's when total elation hit us, and that's what got us in the championship game, and that's how we won the tournament. But just for that one call, we wouldn't be making this video and this interview at this moment, and St. George would not have a championship on its hands. So we thank St. George, the trophy bearer, Tropeoforos, for giving us his blessing for the Thanksgiving tournament, and we ask for his blessing, his power, his energy, and his strength to guide us into the 2007-2008 basketball season with a championship. Thank you.